Actually, Goosefeathers is by Charlie Gilbert and Steve Seyfried, my playwright collaborator. Steve, would you just wait? Steve is here tonight as well. Steve is actually the progenitor of this project, the one who came to me with the idea of making a play that was in the style of a commedia into a musical. So this is a project that we worked on a few years ago, although what you're hearing tonight has some new material in it as well. You can read it in your program about the general gist of what's going on. The commedia was and is a popular theater that was very farcical, very physical, very high energy, and in our particular commedia play, we've come up with another little twist to add to it all and make it even more entertaining and delightful, which is that all the characters, there are 7 characters in the story, but they're all played by 2 performers. They can be 2 performers of any gender, any ethnicity, as long as they're great clowns. We have 2 great clowns tonight, Michael and Carl. And in the first number, they're playing the characters of Zani and Pantalone, the 2 old coots, who are the masters in the story, and they're complaining about the difficulty they have with their servants. And then I'll come back after they're done with this first song and set up the next one where they will be magically 2 other entirely different characters. So here is The Service We Deserve.
Can you believe how hard it is to find good help nowadays?
I can't remember the way things were back when a servant would call you sir.
You try to teach these fools respect, but they never meant their ways.
Nowadays they walk all over you, they really got their nerve.
No matter how we try to show them who's the master, the situation always turns into disaster. Can you believe how hard it is to find good help nowadays? When will we ever get the service we deserve? I'll tell you what I want. I want a servant who can keep things neat, to fill my tubby and massage my feet.
Gross. Mention time in the hot hors d'oeuvre. I want a servant who knows how to serve.
Instead, I'm lumbered with a half-witted clown who turns the situation upside down. This knave of a slave will send me to an early grave.
Early? You expired yesterday.
Can you believe how hard it is to find good help nowadays?
We do our darndest, but heaven knows we've always got to be on our toes.
Hey, you're on your toes.
Hey, I got the feet of Fred Astaire over here.
You look the age of Fred Astaire over there.
Yeah, I know the voice of Ethel Merman. What are you gonna do?
They help themselves to our heart and our passion and spend it on a lot of foolish trash. They play all night and they sleep all day. They act like teenagers, you have to say. When you don't want them, then they interfere. But when you need them, then they disappear. They know every trick. I think they need a good swift kick.
You still kick after that knee replacement.
Can you believe how hard it is to find good help nowadays? My Arlecchino is such a curse.
I'll tell ya, my Pedrolino is even worse.
You try to teach them how to act, but it never ever pays. Just when you think you've got them straightened out, they throw another curve. They've had it right up to here with their malarkey.
Were you Joe Biden?
How about a little respect for the patriarchy? Can you believe how hard it is to find good help nowadays? When will we ever get the service?
I'm afraid
in the commedia, often the actors appear in masks to represent the different characters that they play. Also, it's a very physical theater, so it's very different physical characterizations and vocal characterizations as well. So now we have two entirely different characters. They've gone off stage and come back transformed by the magic of theater to become Arlecchino, who is a kind of a bumbling clown, but is in love with Columbina, the goose seller. Arlecchino has seen that his friend and fellow servant Pedrolino has a beautiful ruby ring. He's borrowed the ruby ring and has put it on his finger to take it to the market and impress Columbina with his style and to sing her a song that he's written for her. So here's a scene and a song called The Ring of Love.
Next! Next! Who's next? Get your geese, get 'em here. Come on, make it snappy, dear. Who's next? I ain't got all day.
Hello there, Columbina.
Oh, no, you again. Listen, I hope you brought your money this time, like I told you before. No gold, no geese.
I have the gold coin, but I have something else for you as well.
What are you talking about?
I have a love song for
What?
you. May I sit down?
No.
Thank you. What a precious thing is the lady I sing.
It's good.
How rare is the fair Columbina, like the ruby ring that you see me wear. Columbina's a jewel beyond compare. Have you seen her eyes? They're a wonderful prize. Like diamonds they sparkle and shine. And I yearn to possess such loveliness. Columbina, please won't you be mine?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Do you like it?
Oh, it's magnificent.
It's just for you.
This little fella's cute and kind of funny. Do you suppose he has a lot of money? Though heaven knows he's really not a singer. Check out that rock he's wearing on his finger. He may be an eccentric millionaire. He may be someone's husband. I don't care. That's got to be the most terrific thing I ever laid eyes on. When I first saw the ring, I nearly fainted. Perhaps it's time for us to get acquainted. I can tell that we'll get along fine, and I have to possess its loveliness. This ruby is going to be mine.
What a
This little
precious
fella's cute, kind of funny.
the lady
Do you suppose he has a lot of money?
How rare is the fair Columbina.
Check out the rock he's wearing on his finger. He may be an eccentric millionaire. He may be someone's husband. I don't care. That's got to be the most terrific thing I ever laid eyes on. When I first saw the ring, I nearly fainted. Perhaps I get acquainted. I can see that we'll get along, and I have to possess its loveliness. That ruby is going to be mine. Yes, Columbina is going to be mine.
This barnyard diva, give me a fever.
Who is this fella? A Rockefeller. He looks so wealthy.
She looks so healthy, my dreams have come true. And so coquettish,
Jewels are my fetish.
I want that.
Me too.
She's as cute as the Dickens. Oh, how my pulse quickens to gaze at her there midst the ducks and the chickens.
This ring's quite the thing. It's a real humdinger. Just picture that bling decorating my finger. So rare and so precious.
So fair and so fine, my soul has been ravished by a rapture divine, like the feeling of Goosefeathers. tickling my spine. Hear me vow that somehow